Hey guys, it's Lennon from Baseball Development Group. Today I just wanted to do a short video detailing how we use the Driveline Command Training balls during the pitch design process. So most typically we'll use this during the initial phase in the pitch design process. And basically this is when an athlete is first learning how to throw a new pitch, or more commonly when an athlete is tinkering with an existing pitch and just trying to change their grip, or maybe thinking about the pitch in a different way using different kinds of cues. So one of the things that I've had the most success with is basically using an undersized ball for a slider. So if you're like me and you have a little bit smaller hands as an athlete, what we'll use is the small ball so that you can feel yourself get a little bit more around it or even in front of the ball so that you can create the right type of spin. And with a slider, that's typically a gyro spin. So increasing the amount of gyro that you can get by getting behind the ball, that's how we would utilize the undersized ball in that scenario. Similarly, we would use an oversized command training ball for a changeup. And this would be where we're trying to get the athlete to maybe, one, spread out their fingers on the ball. So a lot of times athletes will grip a changeup and they won't get enough space in between their fingers to really kill enough spin on the ball. But the other thing we'll utilize this for is to feel and get them to get inside of the ball at release. So a little bit more of a pronated action, or a wrist position, sorry, at release. That's how we would utilize the oversized ball in that scenario. And then the other way that we'll utilize these command training balls in the pitch design process is at the end phase. So basically after we've found a grip that's worked, we've thrown it on Rapsodo, and we've had a lot of success with it, and now it's time to start to challenge the grip or the feel or the cue that we're using. So this is where we'll add in a lot of variation. So we'll use different sized balls, different weights of the balls in conjunction. And basically, this is where we're trying to get into a random training atmosphere versus a blocked one. So random is where we're always varying the implement or the way that we do the movement so that we have more transfer over to the actual game. So in this scenario, typically athletes will struggle in the actual practice environment, but once they get back onto the mound in more of a competition setting, say a live at bats, they'll have a lot better transfer and feel of that pitch because they've built up a broader repertoire when they're doing that pitch. So it's basically putting more tools in your tool belt. So this is basically how we would use the command training balls in the pitch design process. Thanks for listening.